It's been really hard.
It's been really hard. I bet it was hard that night. What up, y'all? So, your boy is back, not back. I mean, I don't know, man. I know I haven't done the best at being consistent, and you know, there's been times where I'm like upstairs watching a show, watching a movie with the wifey, and it's like, yo, how can I get these reactions? But unfortunately, obviously right now the wifey's working, so I gotta figure this out, how we can get myself, her, the show all in one video. But anyways, listen, lately I've been watching a lot of Judge shows, Judge Mathis, Judge Judy, as you can see, Christina Perez, Judge oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. Anyways, whatever. I've been watching a lot of shows. They've been kind of funny. One I was watching last night was like, I was like, ain't no way he's not getting his money. But unfortunately, he lost the case, and I was kind of like, no way. I wanted to react to that video with you guys, but I can't find it, or I'm not allowed. I don't know how this works. But anyways, if I find it, I'm definitely going to watch and react to it and get you guys' opinion, because honestly, I kind of thought it was kind of messed up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully we get some. I haven't seen this episode, so I'm trying to catch this all raw. This is all raw, you know. This ain't no like, there ain't no script or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? See, that's not scripted. I'm losing my voice. Let's get started. Let's go.
With Judge Christina Perez, Terry Atkinson is suing Alicia Smith in the amount of $2,000. Mr. Atkinson claims he purchased items for Ms. Smith during her pregnancy and says he was devastated to learn he wasn't the father of her baby.
Mr.
What?
Atkinson, you are suing Miss Alicia Smith in the amount of $2,000?
Yes, Your Honor.
Explain to me why.
Alicia and I were high school sweethearts.
Aw,
We
so was I.
engaged after
Currently
college.
still going on.
And soon after that, I was offered a job that would require me to travel quite a bit and be away for more than half the year. That started to create a lot of tension in our relationship, and we started to fight and have some issues, and we broke up for a month. After that month that we had been broken up, I reached back out to her, and we decided to get back together and give it another shot. And when we got back together, Alicia asked, had you seen anybody? Had you been dating anybody? And
For a month,
said,
hell yeah.
Absolutely not.
He lied.
And then I
He lied.
asked her the same question. And she said she had seen some people.
In a
but
month,
nothing serious.
people, and
Within
she
the
gets
next
around.
month or two, I started to notice that she was tired, she was really sleepy, and just noticing
working
some
too
different
much.
things about her. She's usually really energetic. And I said, maybe we should get a pregnancy test. And we went to the doctor, and turns out she was pregnant. We
After a month of break,
preparing the house.
she
and I
wasn't that
started
serious with
buying
you, dude.
Things for the baby.
Get your money back.
We were very excited, and the baby finally came, and it was wonderful. And about a month after that, my mom came to me and said, "I don't think the baby is yours." And I was incredibly taken aback by that. I was like, "How could you say that to me, Mom?
It's
what are
your
you
own
talking
mama."
about? It's Alicia." A couple months later, I started to notice that the baby really didn't look like me.
Oh, yo, check this out, y'all. So, I mean, I don't understand how you, like, people could be like, they can see the ultrasound of the baby. I'm like, oh my God, the baby looks like you. How? It's black and white. It's an ultrasound picture. How in the hell does the baby look like you already? Oh my God, it's got your head shape. It's got your fingers. It's got your feet. Like, no, stop. They all look the same. And then when the baby comes out, like, let the baby come out. All of a sudden, oh my God, the baby looks just like you. How? Like, I don't get that. I really don't. I mean, don't get me wrong. My son came out with bushy eyebrows, so I kind of knew, like, oh yeah, bet. But just because he got the eyebrows don't mean that he looks exactly like me. Like, yeah, he's got some features of me, but that doesn't mean he is, as they say, cagao como tú. Like, yo, no, he's not. So, like, I don't, listen, and your mama knows, if your mama's telling you the baby don't, well, she said the baby isn't yours, is what he said. But I'm sure the mama was like, the baby don't look like you. But damn, after a month, y'all took a break after a month and you got around and you already got pregnant like that after being with this dude a lot longer. That's crazy. Nah, I don't understand that. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that, because that ain't right at all.
I started to hear my mom's voice in the back of my head, and I asked her for a paternity test.
I was shocked.
Yo, so check this out. Obviously, if you tell your girl and she's pregnant, it'd be like, hey, yo, I wanna test, cause I like, and then she's gonna be like, well, why you wanna test? Don't you trust me? Don't you believe that this is your kid? No, because if you took a break and the timing don't add up, then I want a paternity test. You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, you can't get mad at the dude for it, or can you? You let me know.
I thought he was the father, but because
How you thought he was the father? Either he is or he isn't. You know who you open your legs to during that time. Like, you should be like, all right, bet. Like, we about to go into a Maury show pretty soon.
he wanted it, I said, okay, if it will make you feel better, we can get a paternity.
Feel better. I mean, like, yo, y'all having a kid together. Obviously, you want him to be in the right space, you know, right mindset. You want to be in the right mindset. Like, why in the hell would you like continue this? I don't even know how to explain it, because even it's a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do not want to be in. So it's like, if the baby isn't yours, do you stay? Do you continue this relationship? Like, what do you do?
Test.
Did you have any suspicion that he was not the father?
No.
Man, that's BS. She knew. Probably this dude got money, you know, in his pocket, and the dudes that she was messing around with are bums and probably like bar hoppers and stuff like that. Like a friend of mine is. But she knew what she was doing. She just probably stuck around with this dude because, like, financially it just made sense. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why she stuck around. And she say she didn't know. BS.
What suspicion?
No, none at all.
He was the only person you had
Nope.
intimacy with
Nope.
before you got pregnant.
I had
Spit it out. You were spitting it out when you were on a month break, weren't you? Or if not, you weren't spitting. You were. I ain't saying it.
one night stand.
A one night stand. That's it. A one night stand. Yeah. You bullshit.
For protection. I didn't think there was any way I could have ever got pregnant.
Yo, he's mad. He is mad. Especially if he honestly didn't do anything for a month. Look at his face. Yo, his face is like, man, I should have done something that whole month. I was free. I was single. I could have done whatever I wanted to, man. Instead, I stayed faithful and loyal to this bitch.
It was a mistake.
It was a mistake. Here we go. I'm the victim. Oh my God. It was just a mistake. It was a one night thing. I was drunk. I was high. I was all the above. Check. Like, yo, shut up. Just take accountability and be like, yeah, I messed around. I did my thing. We were off for a month, and that was that. And I got pregnant. That's it. You don't gotta say no more.
It was one night.
It was one night.
I wish it never happened.
Oh, of course. I wish it never happened. I mean, it doesn't just happen, like, right? You don't just slip and fall into somebody's lap, right? So it's like, obviously, like, things had to happen before it happened, and then it happened. Like, you there was so many things that probably happened in between before it really happened, where you could have made the decision and be like, yo, is this the right thing for me to do? Should I do this? Should I not do it? Should I protect myself? Should I, like, yo, I don't believe in excuses, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'll be honest. I'm one of those who at one point had excuses, did my thing, I effed up, I manned up, I admitted to it when I got caught, but listen, all I can tell you, listen, if you're gonna do what you're gonna do and you're in a relationship, don't do it. You might as well just end it and then do your thing. Don't end it and do your thing and then try to come back. I mean, if the person takes you back, then that's on them. Now, do they need to know what you did while you were gone? No, because if y'all broke up, y'all officially broke up, right? And then if y'all committed to come get back together, then it is what it is. But like, don't ask questions and to find out like, hey, did you do something while I was gone? Yo, listen, if y'all broke up, y'all broke up. That's it. Done deal. If you want to get back with the person, then you get back with the person, but you get back with the person after the past. That's it. That's how I feel about it. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that.
And I'm not the kind of girl who doesn't wear protection.
Well, actually, you know what? Listen, unless the party's pregnant, the other party's pregnant, then you kind of gotta get into details and find out, like in this situation.
And I carry around condoms.
You carry around condoms, but you got pregnant.
I honestly had no idea.
Didn't you think?
You know exactly what happened. Don't. Yo, you were there. Yo, listen, I don't believe this is BS. This is BS, total BS, because yo, honestly, you know if the person you were with protected themselves or not. So like you know, like you see it, you make sure, like ain't no way in hell yo, ladies out there ladies who end up watching this video, if you are out there, please let me know. When you are messing around, are you not aware that you're protected? Or is it too dark? Like what is the deal? Like do you not look and make sure like you're good because you don't want to get pregnant? Or if you are trying to get pregnant, you know. But like there's people out there who aren't trying to get pregnant, so they make sure like, yo, hey, you put the glove on, you know what I'm saying? So like ain't no way in hell she didn't know, and she said she walk around with condoms, so then how the hell did it happen, right?
I think it was weird that only a month after you got back together, you started feeling sick. Did you think that was too soon after you had?
I thought she was gonna say after a month of a break, how can you? But no. Or how did you not notice the difference?
Intimacy with Terry. That
I don't know, Judge.
I honestly, I never
you
thought.
never thought that maybe this other guy. It didn't even occur to you.
No, it never did.
Okay. All right. So you got the paternity test, and Terry's not the father.
You look at your. He's not the father. I'm so embarrassed. But you were embarrassed that night that you got it in.
It was devastating. It was so devastating.
Oh, so devastating. Were you saying devastating, 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 devastating? I'm sure you weren't. Sure you were saying, oh.
I was so upset. I had dreamed my whole life that he would be the father of my child, that we would have a family, that we would
Oh, well, you screwed that up. Good job.
be together forever.
We got the test back, and I left the house. We were together when we got the test, and I couldn't be around. I just
Did she
feel.
tell you at that point that she did have sex with somebody else but used a condom?
I mean, if she didn't tell you, if she didn't tell you until now, that's crazy. I hope he says that she did tell him.
Yeah.
Okay.
She admitted to it then. I just
Okay.
felt completely betrayed. You know, she had all of this time to tell me
you,
and say
yep.
something about it.
And she didn't.
One night
Did she have to? Because you guys were broken up.
She can do whatever she wants when she's broken up.
Okay.
But once we got back together and and she was pregnant.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that never crossed her mind to say, "Hey, listen,
This is probably not yours.
I want you to know that there's a chance that this baby could."
She claimed she used
possibly-"
protection.
She claimed she did not use no damn protection. She knows what happened. Obviously, she left off some details. She didn't like exactly. She didn't get into details. She weren't specific. But like, if she's on a break, like I just said, right? If you guys are on a break, you guys are on a break. Now, if you guys end up coming back together, then depending on the situation, like if you come into a situation and you're pregnant, then yes, you're gonna have to explain yourself, because like you don't want the person that you're with thinking like, yo, is this mine or not? I mean, like, it's better to clear it up in the beginning rather than waiting until the results.
Protection doesn't always work.
Yeah. All right.
Man, BS. Protection does work. I'm whatchamacallit? I am a statistic here because I've been with my lady for a very long time, okay? Haven't had a baby until 2020, okay? So like, y'all do the math, y'all figure it out. I did my thing. I made, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, yo, protection, you could, listen, y'all put the glove on. Ladies, if y'all don't want to, you know what I'm saying, with who y'all messing with, then do what you got to do. There's pills, there's shots, there's rubber, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Tie the tubes, whatever you got to do.
So then what happened afterwards, Terry?
I've been living on my own ever since, and just been trying to process all this because.
How long has it been since you moved out?
It's been a few months.
Okay. All right. And how are you doing, Alicia?
It's been really hard,
It's been really hard. I bet it was hard that night.
but it was my mistake.
That's
and
right.
I'm living with the results of them.
Yep.
Coming up
Yep.
on Justice
That's
for
right. You
All.
live with them damn
I haven't
results.
really wanted.
Terry, you're suing for $2,000.
That's right.
Why $2,000?
So I have some documents here of everything that I spent to get ready for the baby.
Okay.
Oh man, that's the worst, right? When you invest time, energy, money in listen, and obviously the baby is innocent. It's got, you know, like the bad, you know, like there's nothing against the baby and all that, but it's just a bad situation, man. And then, I mean, does he get his money? Does he get his money back for this? Spending all this money on a baby that's not his. Does the judge rule in his favor, or does she be like, nah, bro, like that's you bought the stuff. I mean, whether it is or not your child, like, I mean, you, right? Your card, you pay for it, you bought it. How does she owe you money for that, right? But I think she should give him the money back, especially if he bought the stuff and he didn't know. If he bought the stuff and he didn't know that it wasn't his, then he ain't getting his money back. But if he didn't know and he had bought the stuff before he got the results, then he should get his money back.
You just give me everything you have.
Yeah, sure. I thought I was the father. I
Got it.
spared no expense. I wanted to get everything that we could possibly need, and that's the amount that it added up to.
At the time you bought these items, you bought them with the intent that you were the father.
Yes.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
So they were going to be a gift.
Yes.
Okay. So did you ask her after you found out that you weren't the father? Did you ask her to reimburse you?
Yes.
I did not.
Why not? That would have been the easiest thing to do than bring her to court.
We had used some of.
Right? Why the hell? I don't understand. Like, I understand, you know, civil cases and going to court and stuff like that. But if it's a simple conversation where you can be like, hey, yo, if they fight you back on it, then obviously, okay, you do what you got to do. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like at this point, if I'm her, I feel guilty as hell. I effed up. I'm paying you back. I'm sorry for everything I've done, blah, 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 blah. Like, you can get on your knees, do what you got to do, tie your shoes, put on the socks. I don't know, whatever, to try to get him to be like, to reconsider it. But at the same time, it's like, yo, you know what? All right, bet. You know, if this is the end of it, this is the end of it. Here's your money back. thank you for everything and whatever. You got some stuff out of it to take care of your kid, and y'all move on. Unless like y'all ready to move on forward with this whole situation, then that's on y'all to squash the beef. But if not, and she was fighting on it, then that's when you come here, right?
Some of the materials already. I left because I was really upset and I
got
really
it. And
just
you haven't
couldn't
spoken
be
to her.
there.
This is the first time you guys have seen each other?
That's
since?
correct.
Okay. Would you have reimbursed him?
I mean, he volunteered to do it.
Oh, yo. Yo, it's funny. The judge just asked her, like, yo, would you pay him back? He wanted to do this. What? And she is not, she apparently, clearly, she ain't got the money, because if she did, she would have paid him back. And she acting all like, I shouldn't have to.
I'm not saying I would have paid for it, but honestly, I don't know if I would have got that much stuff for the baby in the first.
Oh my, now you're complaining of how much stuff he got you. What? Yo, listen, dude, listen, man, you deserve better. You're way too much for this little girl, immature little young thing who, I mean, like, who's willing to step out after just a month break. I mean, listen, I get it, people take breaks and stuff like that and do their thing or whatever, but I'm just saying, when it's to the point where ain't no way you were with one dude. I know you were out there loosey goosey, so don't come up here and be like, he was my forever. He wasn't your forever, because you were able, boom. I don't know. We don't know how many nights you were doing it, but I'm just saying, like, if it was to the point where you got pregnant, he wasn't enough for you.
Okay.
I mean, it was so generous, and I was grateful, but
I mean, we went shopping together. We knew we needed all of these things. She said, let's go shopping to prepare for the baby. And I said, absolutely, of course.
So it's not that she got too many things and she's saying that he got too much stuff for her. The dude just said they went together. I'm going to tell you this. Ain't no dude out there buying stuff by himself for the baby that's coming. I'm going to tell you, I ain't out there buying stuff unless I'm told, like, hey, we need this or that or whatever. Like, we should automatically know, okay, yeah, the baby needs this, the baby needs that. Okay, that's fine. I get it. But it's like there's extra stuff that we really don't need at the moment. I mean, I think when the moment comes, it's like, okay, yes, it's good to get ready for it. But at the same time, it's like, yo, you don't need to go crazy. And I guarantee you she was going crazy. She was like, oh, we need this, we need that. Like, she was probably all excited about it. While this poor dude had no idea that this was not his child.
Yeah, and he
do
did it, Alicia, assuming that it was going to be his baby, right?
Yep.
yes, but I also assumed it was going to be his baby.
Okay.
But I also assumed it was going to be his baby too. It don't matter. It don't matter. Nah. Just because you assumed doesn't make it right, knowing what you did. You know what you did, and you silently just like took advantage of the guy, had this guy buy all the stuff, all the goodies, you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, the results come, and it's a shit show.
All right. Didn't bother asking her, texting her, you just wanted to sue her.
Yeah, I've
Hell yeah, I would have done the same thing. I would have done the same. Yo, I'm not even saying a word. The results come in, it is what it is. I bet. Send the papers. I mean, you know what? I don't know, like, how much it costs to go to court and all that stuff. I'm sure there's fees and stuff like that. So I'm sure if you can avoid that, it's best case scenario, right? But I'm just saying, like, if you come onto the show, oh man, you're trying to embarrass her. You are trying to embarrass her. It's not even about the money. Honestly, I don't feel like this dude needs money anyways. I feel like this dude's out here to embarrass her because he's embarrassed himself.
I haven't really wanted to talk or reach out or anything like that because this has been.
So then why sue her?
I just feel completely betrayed. I feel like I've been made a fool of myself.
I get it. So you're hurt and you felt humiliated, and this is your way of getting back at her, right?
Oh my God. Yo, I should be a judge.
Yes.
Okay, at least you admit it. Okay, does it
I would admit that shit too. Hell yeah.
feel good?
None of this feels good.
But I mean, you just called her out publicly.
So
I
what?
don't know how to move
So
on
what?
from this. I don't know what to do next. All I know is that I put all my time and energy and money into our child that is not our child. It's hers and somebody else's.
See, the problem is that, Terry, when you bought all these gifts, and I'm sure you spent a lot more. I'm sure $2,000 was just a tiny
yeah.
fraction of what
Just
you
the
bought.
surface.
I know that, but when you bought it, I have to look at the intent of when you bought them. And you purchased them because you thought they were going to be for
Oh,
your
come on,
child.
Judge. Don't play
So at
him.
that moment, they were a gift. They were not conditioned on, hey, I'm buying this crib for our baby, but just in case, if he results not to be, or she results not to be my baby,
No.
then I want it back. Had she done it with a cruel intention, or she had purposely and in a very evil way lied to you, then I would have maybe reconsidered this. But I don't think she should have done things differently, but I don't think she did it with ill will or any type of malice.
Oh, come on, because you see this puppy dog face, her little googly eyes, like, what? Oh, come on, Judge, don't be fooled by it. Oh, no. Oh, this ain't right. This ain't looking good for my dude right now. This ain't looking good for my dude.
I cannot grant your claim for $2,000 for those reasons. Understand? It might not. It's you're probably thinking, great, here's another loss for me. But I hope you understand legally I can't. I get you. I hear where you're coming from. You're hurt. You wanted to call her out. I get it. So many young men in your place and time would say, no, I want nothing to do with the baby. Do you think she lied to you on purpose?
I hope not, but I know
I
she
mean,
didn't
really,
tell me
come
the
on.
I know she didn't tell me
But
the
do you
truth
think she
on
really
purpose.
lied to you on purpose?
I know she didn't tell me the truth on purpose.
I know, but do you understand why she maybe didn't tell you the truth?
Because she didn't want to
And it
hurt
would be the
you.
biggest-
Man, screw that. If you did something, yo, just listen. I know why people don't say things to their partners or to family members or friends or whatever, because they don't want to hurt their feelings. Listen, honestly, the truth will eventually come out, right? So you might as well just bring it up. If they got a problem with what you did, then hey man, either you live with it and you move on, or if you can't live with it, then end it right there. Like, don't, like, yo, I understand, like, okay, listen, I know that there's nothing good about lying to somebody. It really isn't, right? And I understand why people lie. People lie to protect the other party, right? We don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. So listen, I'm not a fan of it. I'm not gonna be here and tell you guys like I'm Mr. Perfect. I don't fucking lie. I lie all the time. Okay? But I lie if I do lie. If I do lie, I lie because I don't want to hurt the other person's feelings. But honestly, on most occasions, I don't think I lie anymore. I think I just be like, F it, I say it like it is, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the situation. Because obviously I respect my friends, my family, and everybody around me who's in my circle. They understand, like, listen, I respecting each and loving each and every one of y'all for real. And if I don't F with you, I don't F with you, and that's it. I cut ties. Honestly, I keep pushing. You keep doing your thing. I keep living my life, and that's it. That's how that shit goes.
Mistake in her life? She didn't want to lose you, maybe?
She didn't want to lose me, but you know what? If she had told me the truth, she probably wouldn't have lost me.
Really? Even if it weren't your baby?
If she had talked to me and said, listen, before this happens, before this baby comes out, I want you to know that I slept with somebody else and there's a chance. But I want to do this with you. I want to do this together. If we had had that conversation, things would probably be different.
Wow.
Because I found out later. My mother had to come tell me.
You're a great guy, Terry. Pretty amazing guy, but I understand it was very difficult for you. Maybe you guys can talk about it, but you understand how he feels, right?
And I have to live with what I did. in my
Oh my God, stop. Yo, just stop. Oh my God. Yo, enough's enough, man. Like, I feel bad for the dude, but honestly, even though he's saying all that, in reality, this is gonna eat him for the rest of his life. If he stayed in this relationship with the kid, knowing that it's not his kid, oh man, it's a tough situation. Listen, for those out there who've been in a relationship and been in a situation very similar and stayed in the relationship, let me know down in the comments, how has that worked out? If y'all felt some type of way, if y'all still feel some type of way till this day, you know what I'm saying? Because this is really a tough situation. And if any ladies come across this video and y'all were in this situation and y'all screwed up and y'all were in a relationship with somebody and had a baby from somebody else and stayed in the relationship, let me know how that turned out.
mistakes.
All right. Okay. But based on the evidence, as I stated before, this court will rule in favor of the defendant and against your claim of $2,000. Good luck, Terry. Okay, and Alicia.
Judge Perez has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim has been denied.
I'm upset, but you know, there's nothing I can really do, I guess, and just have to move on.
I am not happy.
Today,
Coming up on
man, they skipped her. Well, there you have it. The poor guy ain't getting his money back after spending money on a child that's not his. But if you guys got anything from this, don't buy gifts unless it is yours. Don't spend the money unless it's yours. And if you're uncertain that it's not, like, if it's not yours, then screw it. Get in and write and be like, hey yo, listen, I'm gonna buy this stuff, but if this baby turns out not to be mine, I want my money back. Sign it and then have her sign it, get it notarized, all the above, because boom, you got that, you take that to court, they can't fight you on it. So I'm sorry, I'm watching too much judge shows. Anyways, listen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little different, you know, getting my reaction and stuff like that. Like I said, I've just been enjoying watching all these judge shows and, you know, just my reaction. And it's like, I can't believe, like right now I'm in shock that I thought the dude was gonna get his money. And according to the judge, she was like, nah, you bought the money, you know, you bought it as gifts. You gotta be careful with the gifts. So anyways, like I said, let me know what y'all think, what y'all thoughts about this whole situation, this case. Should the dude got his money, or should the dude, like, honestly, like I said, I know the dude didn't need the money. This was all just to pretty much embarrass her, put her out there, put this whole situation on blast. You saw how she was looking. She couldn't say anything. She was like, she was choking. She's probably used to that. Anyways, like I said, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment if you have any, you know, comments. I mean, honestly, like, I feel like there's a lot to talk about here, really. If not, thumbs down. It's cool, it's whatever, it don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hoping that you guys enjoyed the video. Y'all made it to the very end. And if y'all haven't watched any other of my videos, go check them out. I mean, hopefully, you know, it's a little bit of gaming. I've been, you know, it's, well, actually probably majority of gaming, but you know, I'm trying to do a little bit of everything at this point, right? But anyways, thanks again. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I hope you guys have a great day. I don't know what time y'all watching this, if it's morning, evening, night, whatever. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and have a great day. And God bless.